Hello, howdy, hi, welcome. Come on in. They've started this is gonna be a weird way to start this stream, but we're gonna do some chit-chatting before the announcement. They started the process of picking the new pope today. So that's fun. We don't know how long that's gonna take. I believe the longest pope, it took like 1,008 days. For them to choose a pope, and that was the longest amount of time that process had been. So yeah, there we go. That's the news of the day. Pope is in action. Whenever I hear a special announcement, my brain defaults to engagement or pregnancy. Yeah, I wondered if people would think that. No, obviously it's neither of those things. It's Magical Girl May. It's gotta be something about that. But yeah, howdy. Yeah, Pope election. I don't know how the Pope election works. And I mean, it happens behind closed doors. So other than, I know there is a movie called Conclave that I guess is about the Pope election. I am the new Pope. It's very exciting. To announce. That is the announcement. I am going to be the first woman pope. The Wope. I stole that joke. I cannot take credit for that. They all said, I want Twiins Inc. as pope. And I thought it was really fascinating because I'm a fallen angel. You know, you'd think they would be really not into me, but you know, I'm just really cool. They dig my vibe. No, I'm not gonna be the next pope. Keep getting ads for Taco Bell chicken tenders. Oh. Those can't be good, surely. Taco Bell chicken, it's gotta be like, those are kind of like the two true, like, rules of the universe. You don't put Taco Bell chicken in you. And you don't put Taco Bell fish in you. Whoever gets like a fish taco from Taco Bell has to be the strongest person on planet Earth. Does this make Ink the POTUS? Yes, but that's just because I don't know what that actually is. A fallen angel who has a devil husbando right there. Yeah, he's just been there this whole time. I should put him in the background. I should make him and Gortash posters. I'd love to commission an artist. Critter made this background for me, and it's delightful and charming. But I'd love to commission an artist so that I have, like, a professional-looking background, and to have them just make Raphael and Gortash posters. Like, I could just do that, but it being a fancy background. Imagine. Currently eating Apple Jacks. They massacred my boys on the box. Oh no. Oh yeah, they did change them, didn't they? What a shame. It's so weird that they did that. President of the US? Oh! Yeah, Ink can be POTUS. It would be an improvement, I think. Can't be any worse than the Mick Lobster. Oh my gosh. That does sound terrible. Absolutely awful. What a horrific sentence to say aloud. Imagine, I'd like to get the Mick Lobster. Oh! I mean, I was saying earlier, I was chit-chatting with Allison about crab and lobster, and I was, sorry, I bumped my pop filter, and it attacked my mic. That was me making sure the mic was still okay. That I didn't, like, fuck up its settings. But I was talking to Allison about lobster, and how one time when I ordered a lobster bisque from Red Lobster, I was struck with how much it smelled like Vincent's breath. My cat. So, it just makes it really difficult to want to engage with lobster in any way. It do all come back to Crab eventually. Okay, I think enough of you are in here. Let's get the announcements started. I have prepared a video for you, so let me pause my BGM. So here is a short video. Everyone pay attention and enjoy. There I was, playing Baldur's Gate like how I often do, when suddenly, a little critter appears, and at first I thought it was a butterfly, and then I looked closer and realized, wait a minute, this thing looks special. And then it spoke to me, and it said, "Twiins, you have to help make the world a better place, and I can help you." And then it exploded. And it gave me magical girl powers. And now I can transform into a magical girl butterfly form. I know. Isn't this exciting? Perfect timing, Excalibur. You made it. I know Allison is a god. She made this. What a sweetie. And now I can float about. And isn't this cool and fun? Isn't this cool and fun? Let's go to another page. Let's go over here. Yeah. And I'll scoot you guys over and we can get some nice a nice good look at this, cause Allison worked so hard. What a cool kid. Oh my gosh. Everyone say thank you, Allison. I came in and see the butterfly thing explode, and then boom, butterfly twins. I do have neck floof, cause I gotta have my necklace. So let's come in real close so we can see some good old details here. Let me hang on, let me fiddle-dee-dee with. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Wow. What a cute face. Everyone pay attention to how cute my face is. It's so cute. A cutie patootie pie face. I really like how Allison did. First the smile. She gave me a smirk. But also like the lips move in a way I like a lot. There's like, I don't like, you all know that I don't like models that have like how do I describe this? Like too much movement. I think those look gross. And so yeah, I like that there's not a million billion frames. Yeah, we've got cool antennae. Because I've got my horns, but I'm a butterfly now. It's based off of actually a moth specifically. Or was it a moth? Yeah, a moth. And then also, wow, what a cute outfit. Look at this cute hair. Look at this cute hair. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a cool outfit. Look at the nice texturing. Look at this. Look at the texture. Look at this texture of these leaves. Oh my gosh. And they shimmy. Look at that. Look at that nice movement. Oh my god. Oh wow. Look at how cool that is. And also I've got my cute shoes. Cute little shoes. Oh my gosh. Look at how cool the wings are. Pay attention to the wings. They transition from like more red to white. Look at that. Isn't that bananas? I don't know if Allison even knows how she did that. But wow, look at how pretty they are. Look at how pretty all this is. Oh my gosh. Isn't it great? And now this means I can be tiny on screen. And it's not even weird. But also I can get big if I want to. Because this whole dang outfit looks so damn cute. So I definitely want to be able to show it off, but I can like really get a play with size, with this. Isn't it cute? I have no idea how I did that. Yeah. Giving me Bayonetta Madama butterfly vibes. That sounds like a compliment. If anything is giving you something Bayonetta vibes, That's a compliment. If I had a nickel for every time a Twiins model got me out of an art block, I'd have 2 nickels. Hell yeah! Allison was completely in charge. She did all of it. She designed it. She did the art as always. Did the rigging. Yeah, everyone let's give some purple go up for Allison. If you got it. Purple go up. For our beloved Allison. Maybe I'll actually pay her for this one. Butterflies are just fairies in disguise. Genital War Thunder. That's how it works. Don't have purple go up. Oh yeah, that's right. I think the sus one is the only like the Among Us might be the only one available for fake fans. No. For just members. I should make more. I should make more emotes. I've been meaning to. I stole purple go up. But what a queen! What a queen! Look at how fucking cute I am. I can't get over this. I can't get over how cute I be. What a good face. So, yip. Hooray! Oh my gosh, I can do something. Hang on. Let's scoot back over here. But then we're gonna, and now I can flutter around in the field. Yippee! I am delighted and charmed by this model so much. What a cute little art style. Can't get over it. A round of applause. All the way around. What a cool kid Allison is. So yeah. And now we get to just chit-chat. You're stuck just chatting with me. When will we get your next chapter of Grim Magic? Not this month, unfortunately. There was a part of me that, like, 2 months ago, when I uploaded the last chapter of As the Sky Falls, I was like, and what if I finish Grim Magic? And I was like, that's not gonna happen. I've got a lot of work I need to do. So, not soon, but I am planning on plugging away at it. So there should be an update actually for patrons at the start of next month. Yeah. Sorry, it's gonna be a little bit. I am only one girl who has to work 8 hours a day most days. You ready for Silk Song? I don't know shit about Silk Song. I'm happy for the people. I'm happy for the people who care. That's just not one of them. I'm just not one of them. It is a new magical girl transformation. You can check out the VOD to see the cute little video I made to go with it as well. Pesky bee, don't call me that. Little baby pigeon, no. That's gotta be the most upsetting episode of, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That caterpillar that came out of that egg was horrific. I was asking as a joke about your magical girl form having a chapter. Oh, I see. I took it so literally. I was like, Grim Magic, you know, we're working on it. Yeah, it was the cult episode. You know what? I forgot. I was looking over my Patreon earlier, last night. What am I saying? Yeah, so I was looking it over last night, and I was like, oh my gosh, I made a song. I forgot. I had made a whole song, and I should make a music video for it. So, Allison, do you commission rigs? I will speak on Allison's behalf, just because typing things out might be a little inconvenient for her. Allison would like to get to the point where she is comfortable taking commissions. That's not currently on her docket, but she's working very hard on that, and the moment that commissions are open, I will absolutely be a megaphone for her and be like, do you want to look cute like me? Do you want to look cute like me? Then go pay her all of your money. I like Allison's rigs a lot too, not only because she knows how I like it to be simple and stuff, but also because Allison's art style is really nice. It's very painted, and it makes me feel like I belong in IB, you know? Like, you see, there's a lot of VTubers out there, and there's some variety in that, but, like, 99% of VTubers have an anime art style. And most of them pull from a small handful of artists. And they're good, talented artists, but, looking different will help you stand out, to put it bluntly. And it's but, you know, it's that double-edged sword. If you get a very popular artist, they will tweet out when you debut, I made this model, and you get their views, you know, you can rely on them being a bit of a megaphone for you. But I also really respect VTubers who go out of their way to look different. And while I haven't gone out of my way to look different, Allison just has a more unique art style than most VTuber artists. But I like it. I like that. I feel so special. So painted. Like, look at these wings. Look at the edge of the wings. How you can see, like, the line of the brush. You know what I'm saying? Are the wings even on screen? No. You see, like, you can see the brush strokes. You know what I'm saying? You can see it in the hair really well, too. I feel illustrated. Oh, by the way, you guys, you gotta see a cool thing I can do with my eyebrows. Hang on. We'll scoot over here. Oh, that's right, the field. Okay, watch what I can do. I can do this with other models as well, but these eyebrows are bigger, so it's a little easier to see. Pay attention. I can wiggle them. So, yip, hooray! I'm just exceedingly proud of Allison and the work she does. She's gonna keep making me wider and wider. I'm gonna have to actually, get the, pay for, VTube Studio so that my wings don't get cut off. That's the thing, I gotta be schnoodled all the way over to the side. Cause otherwise, there's I'll show you over here. If you're using the free version, then, they've got like a, first of all, that's on screen, if you do something, but, if you're using the free version, then, I just crop it out, but they've got their watermark of, where is she? There she is. she floats around in the corner over there, and, so I just crop her out. But yeah, getting to a point where if I'm gonna be this wide all the time, I'm gonna have to start paying for VTube Studio eventually. Is it expensive? No. I think at max it might be $17. And that's me spitballing. I think it's actually cheaper than that. Do you feel bonita? I do. I do. The actual pesky bee, for real. Laughed so hard when you said, then it exploded. Thank you! I had the idea. I was like, I wanted to be funny. You know, and I think I succeeded. I think I'm downright hilarious. I'm the funniest person on this whole website. Ludwig? Nah. I don't know shit about Ludwig. I know his name, and I know that he is one half of the people who made my royalty-free BGM right now, and that's about it. I don't think I've watched a single Ludwig stream or like video. I've only seen him when he's been in videos with other people who I actually watch. I like that your mascot is like a dust puff. I know. I wanted it to be, you know, like that quintessential kind of like a 90s. You know what actually I took inspiration from? A Magical Do-Re-Mi. Hang on. Because their like little magical girl mascot guys are like little stringy stick figures. Let me see if I can find them. Magic. Is this gonna be their name? No. That is somebody else. Golly. Maybe I was wrong. I remembered them having these cute little guys, but it looks like that's just a fairy, like a full woman. So maybe I'm wrong. So yeah, what I am remembered, the Magical Do-Re-Mi mascot looking like, is what I used as inspiration. And luckily, I was just wrong. Looking regal, thank you! Oh my gosh, look at how cute the wings are, and the hair. Yes! I really like the front locks, and how wibbly they are. They move really nice. I look bonita. Yes! Yes! Steam says you can remove the watermark for like $8 on VTube Studio. Okay, yeah, I can absolutely afford that. I am, just lazy. I also haven't updated OBS for like a year. I keep just saying remind me later, and the problem is I then forget to do it, and then like I'll open OBS to stream and it's like, hey, you need an update, and it's like, oh, I'll do that later. So, yeah. I'm just a forgetful Franny. I've got a lot of things to do. I've got a lot of stuff on my mind. I forgot I made a whole song, you know? So yeah, that was, that was the big announcement, and I'm so excited to, moving forward, have chit-chats with you guys, as a pesky bee. I also want to play Infinity Nikki this month. I want to do next week, I think. I'm not procrastinating. I just have other things I need to do. I did emerge from my chrysalis form. Don't I look pretty? But yeah, I want to play Infinity Nikki next week, I think. Here's hoping that, it runs properly. It's been having some funny, goofy little issues. But I've been encountering very, few problems on my end, so, we're looking good, currently, I think. So yeah, I want to, ink is a roach. Yeah, I want to play Infinity Nikki, and what we'll do is we'll make some outfits, and become, a collection of magical girls, and then run around and take some pictures. I think that sounds cute and fun. You whims. Wow, you really fucked up my name. That's right, you were close. You just missed 2. Remember you? I do remember you, Zid. You were the one that you came in and asked me to call you a good boy because I was doing ASMR, but I was just doing ASMR because I was sick and I don't do sexy ASMR. And I said, you gotta stick around. That's the rule. You gotta, you gotta hang out and just be a cool, chill guy. And then you did for a stream or 2, and then you haven't been back for a while. And I was like, I wonder if Zid remembers me. You do gotta work hard to be a good boy. That is high praise. That is reserved for special extra good incidences. I think I've only said good boy to one of my coworkers once. Unless it's a deadline. Ya wins remembers all. Any special name for your magical girl form? Fairy form. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it's a magical girl transformation a la Winx Club. You know when you smelling what I'm stepping in? Coveted good boy award. Those are the trophies I give out during remember the last stream of the year last year where we did the PowerPoint celebrating you guys. I've been a good boy. Well, I've not seen it. You've been a good boy elsewhere, so you don't get any coveted, beloved good boy points from me. And don't go throwing money at me just to be called a good boy. That's cringe. So yeah, fairy form. But I also don't really have, like, other than OG outfit, I don't have, like titles in my head. Or anything, or official titles for my different forms. Just me wearing different dresses, and sometimes I turn into a butterfly. Fair folk twins? Yes, 1000%. You know, I haven't actually seen, like, any of Winx Club. I'm real sorry that live action version, I looked bad, and then I feel like it got canceled instantaneously. Oh yeah, sometimes I do turn 3D, yeah. And sometimes I become a PNG again. I'm very versatile. Yeah, I do have biblically accurate twins. That one, I mean, what else are you gonna call that one, though? Yeah, my wings got this color because I like drinking cherry Coke the most. It's what makes Dr. Pepper the best. And, you know, like, it's always, you know, Coke versus Pepsi, and both have their pros and cons, but Dr. Pepper is just cherry by default. So it's, you know, it's like a flamingo. Your butterfly wings transform based on what you like to drink. It's just the truth. Just like, and if I ate a lot of shrimp, they would turn pink. Twins got a model for every occasion except live action. Yeah. Well, you know, who would we hire to play live action me? Let's hire a voice actor. That's the funny part, isn't it? We'll get Laura Bailey to play live action me. Coincidentally, I caught a shiny Butterfree in Pixelmon. Oh my, what is Pixelmon? Is that one of the mobile games? That reminds me that I got a shiny Executor card in like a full art in Pokemon TCG Pocket, and this game has made me #1 Executor fan. I was like neutral about Executor, and then it became a core part of my best deck, and I've got like all of the rare Executor cards somehow. And so I'm like, I guess I'm just an Executor girl now. Feed the fairies with a hummingbird feeder full of soda. I think I've already mentioned my preference for Mountain Dew, code red in this chat. The refreshing taste of Mountain Dew with a rush of cherry flavor. Live by the code. You know, I don't think I've had code red. I should try it. Knowing that it's cherry flavor genuinely does make me go, alright, you know what? I'll give that a try. Oh my gosh, a raid from Just Thirsty. What a cool name, Just Thirsty. How funny, we're talking about beverages. We're discussing how I prefer Dr. Pepper because it's cherry by default. Welcome. I appreciate the raid. Pixelmon is Minecraft Pokemon mod. I see. That's pretty fly. That's pretty super fly. But yeah, feel free, Just Thirsty, and your party to share your favorite Pokemon and your favorite beverage. She was an executor girl. He was an Esper boy. Well, you've showed up for such a fun stream. This is a fun magical girl transformation I've gotten. I don't always look like a fairy. So this is a real good one for you to slide on into. Executor oddish, executor oddish. Is it 30? Oh no, I've embarrassed myself in front of the raid party. Fuck. Oh no. I'm gonna call you Just Thirsty anyway, if I may. I am a fool. I'm glad you told me, but that'll just be my special nickname for you. Congratulations. I've read your name incorrectly, and you've been gifted with a nickname. That's so cringe. Favorite Pokemon's prop has to be Linton. Hell yeah, I love Linton. It's one of my favorite starters. But I'm so into the cats. I love cats, and Linton especially evolves into Incineroar. I'm no furry, but Incineroar is just a muscly man who does flamethrowers out of his belt. That's good. I get called thrifty sometimes too. You're really painting a picture. I know exactly what you look like. And now I'll have to check you out after stream. I always do. Fun fact, I always check out, if someone raids me, I go to their stream to see what they say when they choose to raid me. Usually it's just like, alright, let's raid someone. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with this, you know? But just in case, what if they're like, oh my god, I love Twiins. Let's raid into Twiins. I need to know. Almost as good as the good boy badge. Yeah, the hierarchy is at the top getting called a good boy. And then after that, I call you a specific name that is not your actual name. And that's true. I say that I do this all the time. I've got people I know IRL. If I say your name incorrectly, that means you've obtained, you've got, a red heart friendship with me. Like in Harvest Moon, you know? Like, instead of calling someone George, you call them Gorg. That's just how it is. I mean, it's a black fire cat. It's my hole. It was made for me. Could there be an art stream where you draw random characters that chat says into magical girls? Huh. That is complex. Allison had an idea. That was very good. But I can't remember what it was. I don't know. Maybe. I've got a lot of magical girls to draw from the stream that I started yesterday. But I'm not necessarily opposed to the idea. The thing is that you guys really love some stuff that I'm not into. Like, you'll say Bionicle, and that's the thing, is I can't draw all of them as magical girls, so it would have to be a little limited. But I'm not I'm not opposed to the idea. I love drawing magical girls, so, you know, why not? Want to play the game with Linton because all the starters look good, but there's no version of it for the Switch? Yes, there is. No, you're right. It just felt like it was on the Switch. What about when you text and misspell their name, Twiins? Does that have the same true friendship buff? If you do it consistently, then yes. If you just cannot type their name correctly, and then you have to say it to them in person once, and it fast tracks you straight to the friendship buff. She always forgets Lucario. I trust her not to be a furry. It's true, I do forget about Lucario. People assume I'm a furry. for no reason. Like, that was back when I used to review Ruby. I got, like somebody was like, I thought you were a furry. And it's like, why did you think that? Yeah, I'm really not one. I do think it'd be fun to run around in a costume. To, like, wear a furry suit. Just because, but also, I would have fun being, like, a mascot for a football game, you know? Like, I just like wearing costumes. But I saw, when I went to, the one con I've been to, does Ruby have a bunch of furries? No, Ruby doesn't have furries. Those are anthro people. That's totally different. Furries are animal people. Oh, a girl with cat ears? That's not a furry. That's anthro. It's completely different. But yeah, I went to the one con I went to, and I went to a Vocaloid concert, and these nice fellas brought glow sticks and gave those to everybody. This wasn't even someone part of the con. This is just fellas in the audience, and they gave us all glow sticks so we could have our little light sticks while watching Vocaloid music videos. And sat in front of me was a pink puppy furry, and watching them wave their glow sticks, they were having so much fun, and I was so happy for them. Spending all that money going to that con was all worth it just to see that pink furry waving their light sticks and having so much fun listening to Hatsune Miku. I was like, this was a good experience. So, yeah. Furries, furries are welcome here, but I'm not one. Maybe because they think you were Critter, and Critter is furry, kinda. Critter is a critter. It's different, though. Critter, like, and that's a much harder thing to explain. And I think the difference between critter, a little, you know, like an icon of, like, a little guy, versus furries are hot. That's the difference. Critter is a golf ball shaped. Critter is, like, canonically, you know, like, hamster sized. She's a hamster monkey. And she is shaped more like an animal than like a human. And that's the difference. Furries are hot. That's the thing. It's not a sex thing, but furries do want to be a handsome furry. Furries want to be pretty, and they want to be attractive. And that's the difference, is if the body is more humanoid than animalistic, then that's a furry. And if it's more animalistic, then that's just someone who likes animals. You'll see that especially with, like, back in the day with My Little Pony. You know, everyone was a pony. Warrior cats, they're all represented as being cats, and Critter's just a critter. Closer to being a neopet than a furry, you know? So yeah. That's the difference. From me, expert of furries, but not a furry. Speaking of cons, one of my coworkers told me she met Brandon Rogers at a con, and yesterday she was going to another 12 hours away. Goddamn. Who is Brandon Rogers? Is he that one YouTuber that was kind of funny? But like a little too edgy for me. Critter is a warrior cat. Critter is also a magical girl mascot. You're so right. So yeah, and I think that's the thing. If you look at someone's kind of representation of themselves and you think that's a critter, and that's not even just Critter's name, you know, like that's how I talk. That's a critter. That's a little guy. Then not a furry. But I guess it could be a bit of a blurry spectrum, can't it? Yeah, it is pronounced Faunus. By the way. Voices Blitzo in Hell of a Boss. Is that the main guy? Listen, I don't know shit. I watched most of Critter's, like daily videos, like her daily reviews for Hell of a Boss. If you put a gun to my head and told me which one is Hell of a Boss and which one is Has Been Hotel, I don't know if I would get the answer right. I haven't seen them. I've seen Critters videos. So that's great, you know? That's swell. Has he voiced a character in a thing that's good? Not to be a super bitch, but also this conversation is funny to me since I follow another furry critter that is similar to your critter and they look similar. Well, I don't have a critter because I'm not Critter. Like I've got Critter's little critter version of me, but that's because Critter has her critter collection, which is 2 animals fused together, but they're all pocket sized. Because that's the thing. Critter and I are both really into small toys. I think we both have always wanted a thing where it's like Pokemon, but it's like you've got little stuffed animals that you can keep in your backpack, and then you can, like, as a kid, you can buy little stuffed animals that look like the little guys. You know, like, you can get a plush Pikachu, and sometimes you can even get it at the right size. Those are a little big, though. But what if they were all little cute guys, and also canonically they were plushy toys? Kind of like how Digimon or, like, Tamagotchi. This is a lot, I know. It's a blurry spectrum, but the law of stream is that your word is law. It's true. You know, Allison is the enforcer. So, Allison, you've got to draw yourself as a policeman. Since you enforce the law. It's, and that's the truth, because you're the only mod who's actually in the stream. Critter is also a mod, but Critter's a busy gal. Technically it doesn't matter since they both take place in hell. Yeah, but they are different narratives, aren't they? Like, they're in the same setting, but, like, so is, I actually, I don't have an example. Other thing, I think there's enough of a difference, but it would fall onto which one has angel dust and which one has that werewolf girl. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat, which is hilarious. It must be such a tiny little frog, because I'm a fairy. Like how they did kind of a bit for Neopets. Yes. Webkins too? Yes. Yes. Very Webkins, but what if they were a Pokemon? You know, like, you know, a Pokemon clone, but it's Webkins. We want to be able to fight with the little guys. It's just the truth. I ain't no pig, but you could be a cute pig. You know what's truly the only value that there is in police-coded characters? I'm wording myself quite deliberately, just in case the FBI are listening. I like the uniforms, especially in like anime specifically, you know, like military coded characters and like things like Gundam, or even like Utna's school uniforms are very kind of military coded, and police coded characters, or even just policemen in anime. I like their uniforms. Uniforms are cool in anime. In real life, you know, we won't talk about it. But, so that's the value, is, okay, fantasy military so we can have cool outfits. Maybe? Okay, why not be a cowboy knight? Why do we have to say, you know, either or when we could absolutely fuse those two things together? I might just draw a handsome cowboy knight because I can. The plans for Magical Girl May, things are going swell. I've got a new outfit. I'm releasing a video on Saturday. It's currently available for patrons, which is great. And you should watch it. Serge has already, we all know Serge here. Serge has already drawn fan art, posted that to the Discord, so, which is awesome. And you all have to watch it when it comes out on Saturday because I said so. Welcome, Hacksire. Do you like the new outfit? Oh my gosh. And yeah, I've got a big ass cool art stream idea that we're doing all together. And I've got other plans as well. Magical Girl May is going smoothly. If I'm smart, and productive, I will be able to make one more video. But you know, we'll see. Cause I also want to replay Deltarune this month before chapters 3 and 4 release. In June, so it depends on how busy I get. But, my pop filter. Sorry about that, fam. Also, I've been blowing out your ears this whole time. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so loud. Why do you tolerate me? Why don't you tell me? Reliving the betrayal that was the Guilty Gear tier list? What do you mean? Oh, well, those military outfits were boring. I forgot to ask, after he was added, do you like Venom's design in Guilty Gear Strive? Let me Google him. I'm Googling him. Guilty Gear Strive Venom. Is this it? Here. Let's copy that and we'll, oh wait, that's not how it works. Okay, let me save this. Here's hoping that it, works. We can take a moment to discuss designs. We all like that. Venom.png. Okay, hang on. I typed it weird. .png. Save that. Okay, cool. And now let's scoot back over here. I'll get out of the way. You guys can stay in the way. Image, Venom. And then let me grab him out of my PC really quick. I thought your volume was fine, but I didn't have my headphones on. That's okay. It's fine. You all tolerate it for some reason. I guess you all just know Twiins is loud. Turn down the volume. Okay, here seems to be Venom. Handsome. Look at that face. I didn't spot the face before. Look at this handsome man back there. I like the long hair. He's giving Sheikah from Legend of Zelda, which is not a bad thing. I really like this color palette. The silhouette's alright. I feel like I wish we got one more thing in the silhouette. It's pretty minimalistic. Which isn't bad. I'd maybe just kind of wish maybe his hair was just a little bit longer. I think that would be nice. But it's definitely not bad. If he didn't go into like the highest tier, then that is Zelda character. No, this is from Guilty Gear Strive. He does look like a Zelda character though, doesn't he? Don't really like this outfit, but he's a hottie. I think this outfit is, yeah, the legs specifically are, there's just kind of nothing going on. Maybe, oh. Did you see her? Did you all see her sneak into view for a moment there? Let me just crop her out of there. Okay. Yeah, the legs are pretty boring. I kind of wish he was wearing, but these legs are really nice, so I'm torn. You know, we'll just take the best of both worlds. I wish he was wearing sexy chaps. So then we get cool flared chaps, to give him a little bit more dimension, but also we get to, like, see his, sexy, strong, cool legs. And we'll just keep him there. Yes, I know, I'm very good at how to make characters more attractive. Zelda characters wielding deadly pool cues. Watermark Chan just wandering in and out. Yeah, I hadn't noticed her. She's got a name, I think, but I do not know it. Watermark Chan is honestly kind of perfect. That's not his Strive design? Oh no! Does it get better or worse? Is this one his Strive design then? Oh my gosh, what about this one? Wow, what a, okay, hang on. Okay, so I'm gonna save this one as venom2.png. We'll open this one up, but also we'll open this one up, and this one's my favorite, and you guys will understand why. Venom3.png. I guess, okay, thanks, welcome to my debut of an outfit stream where we're talking about Guilty Gear Strive characters. We'll just put him down there, so he's not bothering anybody. Now let's grab another one. I spelled this one Venom with 2 M's for the none of you who cared. Okay, is this one his Strive design? Oh wow, it is a cue. I didn't think it was actually a pool cue. We got a better look of his face here. Oh yeah, he is all suited up. The pool ball's in the way. Get out of here. Here, let me genuinely, let me crop the pool ball out of here. Let me make him smaller again real quick. There we go. Okay. I do like a man in a suit. We can see his handsome face better. And this is doing oh, cool shoes! This is much better. This is much better than the other one. The Zerd design was good. This is way sexier. I like these cool pants way more. And this is showing off that it's a pool cue way better. Not only because it's got literal pool balls, but because he's holding it properly. Like I used to play pool. A little bonus fact, and not well, but I have. And this is how you actually hold a pool cue. Way better shape language. It's got that like width in places that I was wishing we got with the other one's chaps, and I bet this cool belty do adds to the motion of his movement alongside with his hair way better versus this one. Whoops, I don't know what I just grabbed there. Versus this one, I genuinely, while he's technically holding this kind of, well, he's not holding this right, and that's why I didn't read it as a pool cue. I thought he actually had like a staff. And then here's the last one I found. since we're admiring Mr. Venom. Yeah, his gimmick is that he places his balls, and depending on the angle and the button you hit the balls, it changes their speed and angle. So basically actually playing pool. That's pretty cool. Real flippin' neato. And then I saw this one, and you'll never guess why I liked this one so much. This is another one that, this doesn't read as a pool cue very, very much. But he's not wearing a shirt, so how mad can I be? Yeah, so no shirt, but we got, like, cool sleeves. That's nifty, and I liked the idea of these pants when I thought he, like, was wearing a, kind of like a skirty thing. I didn't realize that one leg is just, I think he's wearing thigh highs in both, but just, he has, like, his pants rolled up. I don't know, the pants are kind of ruining it, but, again, how mad can I be? Oh my gosh! Welcome, Shark Enjoyer! The announcement is that you may have noticed I'm currently a fairy, because I got a magical girl transformation, from a little fairy guy. I agree. I like this one the most. Very, very cool. I'll have to look up gameplay of him. Thank you for sharing. I love looking at handsome men. Twiins furious at the shirtless man. Disappointed even. It looks cool. It does look cool! Look at all those movement. And what a cute little face. Yeah, I did a whole lot of oohing and awing at the beginning of the stream, so you can check out the VOD to also see a cute little video that I put together for the debut of this outfit as well. Yeah, I'm a little fairy, short and stout. I had to shrink my whole room down, and thank goodness that worked, because otherwise I would look like this all stream, and I'd be like, okay, guys, what do we want to talk about? Oops, I keep bumping my dingum-damn old pop filter. To be fair, his Zerd and XX designs were very similar. It's nice that they really shake things up, but without, like, fucking up characters too much, it seems. Like, I think they've tried to redesign Chun-Li, and I feel like it's never gone well. But I could be wrong. But Chun-Li's design is also, that's like trying to redesign Mario, isn't it? It's like, you already hit peak. How do you do her again? I kind of like the pants. It sort of looks like the apron he wears during his day job as a baker. I think I would like it better if it was actually an apron. So I agree, but I disagree. Lore accurate Maguka twins. Also, since we bringing up video games, did you know they are doing Pathologic 3? I have heard about that. Yeah, that's underway, and the developer said it's going to try to be an approachable video game. It also stars, is that how you pronounce his name? Daniil? Is that The Bachelor? My Bachelor? Yeah, Daniil Dankovsky, right? Yeah. I love Pathologic. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, I do suggest. It's a great video. It has been the video I've rewatched the most while listening, to listen to while I do art. It's so good. It's H Bomber Guy. He's got a video on Pathologic, the original Pathologic, and it's a full breakdown of the whole story. It's very fun and entertaining. He keeps things quick, while also not feeling like you're missing out on any vital information. So I suggest you check that out, so then you can know what Pathologic is. And then you can know that between the two handsome men, I love Artemi Barak plenty. Listen, he is also Smash. But if you know me at all, then you know Twiins loves angry-looking, grouchy bitches. And I'm in love with The Bachelor. And that is, like, a Bachelor of Science. I think he's probably also single, but that's irrelevant. That's why that's his title. And so yeah. I love him. So I'm excited for that. I hope someone, that's the thing, I'm scared to play Pathologic myself. It seems stressful. So I hope someone cool makes a video about it. Maybe Flawed Peacock will do that. Once they're all out. But maybe he'll just play the old version too. He's not afraid of doing stuff like that. In fact, most character designs in Guilty Gear are very similar. The only one that got a drastic change was, Potemkin, I think I read that right, going from shirtless man with pants and a collar to a military suit with a robotic Roman-inspired helmet. Oh, I remember him. I think I remember him. I feel like he was whatever, but I don't know, it's been a little bit since I watched my own video. I don't actually watch my VODs back. Unless if I'm making a video, one of the ones I've done for some scary games and what I did for mouthwashing, but otherwise I don't recreationally rewatch my own VODs. I get annoyed at how often I laugh, and the truth of the matter is, so I laugh because I'm funny, let's be honest, I'm hilarious, but also I do find myself laughing to fill air. Cause I'll say something, or one of you will say something, and I will laugh for too long as I am reading chat and trying to make sure it's not just silence. And I feel like that can get annoying personally. But also, like, I've absolutely gotten quiet, you know, at moments before. But I've seen so many, like, clips of streamers, and they're, like, doing this. Yeah. Yeah, that's so funny, isn't it? And it's like I don't want to sit there and in silence try to read your chats. Even though sometimes I wish I do read them to myself a little first. Cuz sometimes you guys go off the deep end and you say stuff that I'm like, "Fam, let's calm down a little bit." Daniel Dunkowski's Fun Step Vacation. As opposed to Artemi's Tormentus Nightmare. That is my favorite part of Bomber Guy's video, too. It's not your laugh is cute. Yeah, but I do it too much. Do you know how many times I've ruined my own joke by laughing at it? Not just me with typing issues. Yeah, no one can type. It's a curse, actually. I'm just so beautiful. I'm actually so beautiful that I blind you slightly and it makes it more difficult for you to type. Oh ho he ho he ho. In Project Sekai, we're at the point of the stream where I talk about Project Sekai. This will probably be the last thing I chit-chat about, because I've got to play it as well. But in Project Sekai, I'm disappointed because, so, the 3D MVs this year have been better than I feel like they were last year, predominantly. But, yeah, some are still hit and miss. And the thing is, so we just got a Mafuyu event, and I feel like all it's done is kind of go backwards with her. And this is, in, Japan. Like we don't have it on the EN server yet. So I can't know for sure what happens in the story, but basically she talks to her mom and her mom is gonna be like, "Hey, I actually do love you. Please come back home," because Mafuyu is not living with her mom. Currently, she ran away from home. And it's just like, I feel like we don't need to do that. But also more importantly is we got a 3D MV for her. And the song she got to go with this event, and I feel like it's just ass. The song is fine, like the song, you know, no problem with the song technically, but it's very aggressive. It's called Mrs. Nihilism, and nihilism is like, it's like, I don't know, that's just a very angry and emotion-filled song for trying to represent nihility, and also the MV is like pretty boring and kind of mid, and all of it just feels like it kind of just spits in the face of the great job that they did with Engeki. So yeah, in general, Nightcord are disappointing me, because Enna doesn't do anything ever. She never gets to be anything other than the person Mizuki will eventually come out of the closet to. Mizuki still hasn't, like, told Enna, even though it's been 4 years. Mafuyu, finally, you know, she stood up to her mom, and now she's just falling backwards instead of, like, letting her move forward, I guess, or something. And Kanade is just always there. Kanade is very actionless, other than being a support system for her friends, which is generally nice, but like, it feels like she doesn't get to do anything herself. She and Anna are both just there to be the one for the other two to run to. And so, so yeah, I'm disappointed with Nightcord right now. I'm mad at them. But yeah, those are, my Project Sekai thoughts of the day. Sounds very soap opera. I mean, it's really nice. It's engaging. They at least have stuff happening, and for the previous years, Nightcord have been, like, at the top of the story level quality. Like, the other groups are kind of, they just don't hold a candle to these, like, emotional adventures makes that sound a lot more fun, emotional situations that Nightcord are going through. But it's just annoying that it feels like they're not willing to let the Nightcord kids move on to the next step, and they just want to keep them in Mafuyu is depressed, Mizuki is closeted. Mafuyu is depressed, Mizuki is closeted, forever. Without also letting the other two members get to do anything. And I'm like, can we please move on for the group, maybe? Could we, please? For the first time in 4 years? So yeah, it's very soap opera, but that's not a bad thing, but I'm disappointed right now. But it is what it is. I've been disappointed before. It'll happen again. But what about the drama you already know? Huh? Don't you like when we did the thing? You know, the thing you like. I know. The thing I liked so much about Project Sekai early on is that it seemed very willing to let characters grow and change. And then they, stopped doing that. And it was like, come on, guys. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. I keep having to clear my throat. Everyone give another round of applause for the delightful model Allison has bestowed upon us. It's so good. How would you be how would the kids be if they grew? I think I've got a whole video that I ought to do of how I would quote-unquote fix Project Sekai's story. So I'll save that for then, when I can collect my thoughts better. Then everyone clapped, exactly. So yeah, thank you Allison, thank you all for being here, and everyone give Allison lots of love and praise, because she deserves it. She is the best. Without her, I am nothing. Okay, see you on the flip side. Make smart choices, drink your water, eat your vegetables. And goodbye, and hail Allison!